Hello friends, this is Dheeraj Panudha and today I will tell you about locating commands in Unix. In that we will see type command and the path variable, and after that we will discuss some basic questions from Test Your Understanding of Unix Sumita Das book. Okay. As you may know, the Unix is command based system. The things that happen in Unix are because of key user enters. All Unix commands are single words like ls, cat, who, etc. The Unix is case sensitive, that means capital Ls differs from ls. For instance, if you enter capital Ls instead of ls, you will see the following output. This is how the shell responds when the entered command is not found. This suggests a predetermined list of directories under which shell searches for the command that user enters. In this example, the shell searches for the capital Ls command in those predefined directories, and when not found, it shows message command not found. These commands are essentially files containing programs mainly written in C. The easiest way of knowing the location of an executable program is to use the type command. If you want to find the location of the ls command, type the below command, type ls, and you will find the location of the ls command, that is /bin/ls. That is, the ls command is located in the bin directory of the root directory. The type command looks up only those directories specified in the path variable. Now the question arises, what is the path variable? The path is a predefined variable. Path contains the sequence of directories that the shell searches for command. Let me show you how you can see the value of path. To see the value of path, use echo $path and press enter. As you will see, it shows the list of directories. In this, the first slash indicates the root directory and then subdirectories. Note that the last dot represents the current working directory. If the user wants to run command which is not in path but in the current working directory, it would run. If shell is failing to locate the command file, this doesn't mean that the command doesn't exist in the system. It could reside in a different directory. We can still run it by changing the value of path to include that directory, or by using a complete path name of the file. To change the value of path, use the command path equal to $path slash semicolon slash dir slash path. Remember to replace slash dir slash path with the path of the file at that is located, and this command will include those path into the path variable. And by complete path name, you can use the complete path name of the file where it is located. You can use relative path or absolute path, both will work. Now we will discuss some of the basic questions of related to Unix. Where is the password stored in what form in Unix system? The password is stored in /etc/shadow directory. The password is stored in encrypted form. Passwords in Unix were originally stored in /etc/password when it is built, which is world readable, but then moved to /etc/shadow and backed up in /etc/shadow hyphen, which can only be read by root user. Next question is, If you find that your keystrokes are not being echoed, what remedies will you try? The first one is use the stty command, specifically run the command stty echo. This will restore echo which probably was turned off during the password prompt. To see all your terminal settings, run stty-a. While the input was hidden, that should show -echo somewhere in the output. After the fix, it should instead show echo in its place. Next question is, how long can a Unix file name be? Which characters can be used in a file name? The Unix file name can be of 255 characters. You can use other special characters such as blank space, but they are hard to use and it is better to avoid them. In short, file names may contain any character except / which specifies the root directory and which is reserved as the separator between files and directories in the path name. You also cannot use the null character. Next is, state 2 reasons for not having a file name beginning with a hyphen. Hyphen is used to specify the option of a command. The shell interprets such file name starting with a hyphen as option. So when the user wants to delete the file, shell interprets the file name as an option. Hence, it is difficult to remove such a file. Next is, can the file note and capital note coexist in the same directory? Hence, yes. Hence, Unix system is case sensitive. The file name note and capital note are different. So the file named note and note can coexist in the same directory with no problem. So that's all for this video. Thank you all.